Congressman Josephine Ramirez Sato of Occidental Mindoro, former Congressman Teodoro Teddy Bagilat Jr., Ifugao, Lone District, Congressman Alfredo Paulo Vargas, 5th District of Quezon City, Congressman Henry Huminal, Congressman Alisa Shiena Pitan, 4th District, Isabela, Congressman Paul Dasa, 1st District of Northern Samar, Congressman Angelina Helen Tan, Congressman Eric Yap, ACT CIS Party List, Congressman Geraldine Roman, 1st District, Bataan. Now, I would like to ask Secretary Villar to give me the list of all district engineers and the districts they are assigned. Reorganize the assignments. Ikotin ko kayong lahat. Kayo yung meron talagang kahit ito si Ricardo, I'll assign you to Basilan kasi pinaputok ng IIED yung mga sundalo ko doon, nasisira yung daan. Itong pangalan, it is a validation. And that, ma-validate ko itong si Ricardo. Prosecute me in a foreign land, tapos ang nakaupo, puro kayo mga puti na ulol. You must be crazy. We have the courts here functioning. And if the court says that I should go to jail, I will go to jail. Pag yan ang surti na nabutan ko, so be it. Yun na yun. I would like to invite everybody to break bread with me, at least before you go home. And if you want, you might want to hear, ito ang problema. That's why I was late because I signed a budget with the presence, the cabinet, the members of Congress. Yung sa ibang programa ko po sa Talk to the People, I had it only the other day. So ito ngayon kay Monday, usually it is Monday, but I arrived Wednesday, 26, I went here to discuss these things with you. I also don't talk to the people in my exasperation actually sa corruption. Nasabi ko, kung sinong may alam dyan na korupsyon, wag mo ka nang magbigay ng pangalan kung takot ka. Bigay mo lang yung pangalan sa mga opisyal sa gobyerno. Ang problema, as I said to the congressmen, to the members of Congress, I do not want a quarrel with you. We are independent of each other. And this is not really my work. This is the work of people who maybe obeyed my guarantee that they will be protected so long as they give us the... Ang dumating dito, isa, well, we start with the customs. Customs ay terminated about 72. Immigration, 62. Wala ka na trabahante. Skeletal force na lang. Because the Bureau of Immigration is under the Department of Justice. Marami na akong sinibak. And sa PhilHealth, there will be another round of dismissal. Kinukompleto lang nila yung investigation. Marami na akong ang problema dumating sa akin dito ngayon, may Congress. So, sabi ko sa kanila, much as I would like to avoid a bad blood with you, quarrel maybe, so that you would know this is in obedience maybe to my call for people who know of corruption. Kasi talagang exasperated ako sa corruption ng gobyerno. Kung hindi mo ganunin, wala talaga. I've been appealing ever since my first day. Wala, because it's all anonymous incorporated. Wala talaga takot, ganun. Ngayon, may nagbigay kay Bill Heka, si commissioner sa Presidential Anti-Graft. May nagbigay sa kanya. Ang problema is I said I will let the public know who are the corrupt. Pero gusto kong sabihin ito, not that I'm afraid of, not that I do not want any quarrel with them. So be it, if that would be the result of this my what I intend to do now. Ang ano yan is the public should be aware that there is no hard evidence. That's one. That it cannot be translated by just reading the names that they are already guilty, because presumption of innocence would lie all throughout until conviction or acquittal. Hindi ito ebidensya na ano sila. Kaya lang lumabas yung mga pangalan nila, kailangan ko sabihin sa mga tao or else I'd look stupid. Nasabi, tama yung sinabi ni, it was Mike Defensor. Bakit ba ni Duterte pinasubmit niya tapos ayaw niyang basahin ngayon? So which is also correct. The right to information, to access to information, applies to any government agency, irrespective of the department. As a matter of fact, it is my sworn duty to do it. It has come to me officially, recorded, received, recorded in the books of, so it becomes a public document. Whether ako ang magbasa o hindi, lalabas talaga to because they have the right to have access to information. Baski sinong tao. Huwag na lang yung media-media, baski sino, for that matter. So, basahin ko ito. I just want to assure everybody that yung pagbasa sa pangalan ninyo is not a condemnation or an indictment that you are guilty of something. In the same manner that I would tell the people that do not take it as a gospel truth na totoo talaga to. Lumabas lang ito sa investigation ng PAC. And I said, I promise, Diyan ako nakagat dyan because I said, I promise that. But I've been reading a lot of names publicly. So whether you are a congressman, a senator, or a president, kasali ka dito. And I assure you, my son is a member of Congress. Pag nandyan yung pangalan niya, I will read it. I will read it. So, kung nung gusto ninyo, kumain muna tayo o you might lose you. Baka kilala ninyo ito o relative ninyo. Kumain o siguro tayo. Kaya I said, I'm inviting you to break bread with me. So you can get your food and we can pray. I will lead the prayer. It is for the sinners to implore. Wala ako dito. I can assure you. Baski piso, if there is any person, magsabi lang siya, naghingi ako ng piso, o 5 centimos, and he will stand up and accuse me, and if it's true, I will resign. I will step down as president. In the same manner, yung mga relatives ko, and my son is there, pag nabasa niya, nandyan yung pangalan niya, I assure you, I will, total anyway, after this, pwede mo yung basahin. Hanapin ninyo kung nandyan. And that will be the rule of the day. No sacred cows. So, like again, members of Congress, this is not indictment. This is not to destroy you. But be careful because you might also, it works both ways. There might be somebody using your name or gumagawa, hindi mo alam, pagkatapos nire-report doon. But you know, during the campaign for the presidency, I kind of forgot the place where it was. Maniwala ka, bot, pagbaba ko, inilanding ko yung helicopter doon eh. Kaya kami ni Bongo. Sabi ko, ano to? Longer than a basketball court. But it could not qualify for a runway. But anyway, I asked, bakit ito, ano to? Alam mo, sinabi sa akin, Mayor, runway ito. Runway. Hindi makaabot ng few meters. Talaga na. That's the... kung may mga tao na basahin ko na lang. Kasi yung iba, hindi na magkain yan. Mag-uwi na lang. Sige, basahin mo lang. Kaya mag-uwi na kami. Hindi na kami magkain. This is not... walang ebidensya to. Walang ebidensya. Congressman Josephine Ramirez Sato of Occidental Mindoro alleged ghost projects in her district. Her alleged bagman is the district engineer, has been staying in position for at least 10 years. Secretary Mark issued an order for the transfer of said district engineer, but until now, it has not been implemented due to the intervention of Congressman Sato. Well, the Secretary of DPWH is listening now, maybe, or somebody should relay the message na itong si District Engineer, kung sino man itong yawa na ito, you are relieved beginning tomorrow. If you are listening, this is nationwide. Secretary Mark Villar, kindly implement the order. Get him out of the office by tomorrow, noon time. Former Congressman Teodoro Teddy Bagilat Jr., Ifugao, Lone District, allegedly receiving kickbacks from contractors for construction projects located within Ifugao in connivance with former district engineer Lorna Ricardo. Ricardo has been removed from her post due to the expose made by Commissioner Greco Belica regarding the involvement de Ricardo in corruption activities being perpetrated in your province. Now, District Engineer Ricardo, you have been assigned in Davao City for the longest time. Meron ka ng beach house, meron ka ng lahat. Sa Davao, you stayed there for the longest time because of the congressman also. You are to report tomorrow to the office of the secretary. You are relieved. Ayaw kayo magpa-relieve, then I am ordering you. I'm ordering the relief of secretary sa sus, kinabahan ako. Kaya makikita ako, Paulo, putang ina. Magka-resign tayo ng really. It's a matter of honor. Huwag ka sinabi mo gano'n. It is never too late to just be honest. Congressman Alfredo Paulo Vargas, 5th District of Quezon City, allegedly demands for one-time enrollment fee amounting 1 million in addition to the 10 and 12% SOP before the project can be awarded to the contractor. The Marlen Ingolio, District Engineer, pati si District Engineer, kaya pala sabi ko, sige ako basa District Engineer pala, itong yawa na ito. District Engineer Divinadera, Ramon Dinavera, pati Marim. You are relieved and report to your secretary by tomorrow. Congressman Henry Huminal nga, allegedly own a construction company, HSO Construction Corporation, its name, and has several construction projects in Misamis Occidental. Ang ano doon, sa district yan, so it covers quite a lot of the District Engineer Ana Lee Manzano, Misamis Occidental, 1st District, 1st Engineering District, and District Engineer Caroline Abinales, OIC, Misamis Occidental, 2nd District Engineering Office. You are relieved, ma'am. Tomorrow, huwag mo nang hintayin. Tomorrow is tomorrow. By noon time, you should be talking to your boss. Congressman Alisa Siena Pitan, 4th District, Isabela, allegedly owns a construction company that has several construction projects in Isabela. Kay Alisa Siena, District Engineer Edeta Babaran, Isabela 3rd District Engineering Office. District Engineer Edmundo de Luna, Isabela 4th District Engineering Office. Marami po. Congressman Paul Dasa, 1st District of Northern Samar, allegedly determines all the winning bidders in his legislative district receives 20 to 25% kickback from contractors. Congressman Angelina Helen Tan, anomalous National Road Project in Quezon Province, a newly constructed road. Malayo kasi ito. The newly constructed road that has not been open for public use was already broken at the onset of storm. It looks like beyond repair. Congressman Eric Yap, ACT-CIS party list, legislative caretaker of Benguet, alleged rigging of bid through his agent, exerting influence in choosing his district engineer to be able to control the awarding of projects in the district assigned to him. intervene in the investigation against si Ricardo, lumabas na naman ang pangalan. She's babae ito. She's already a millionaire. Ricardo by calling up Commissioner Greco and requesting him to drop the case against District Engineer Ricardo. Alam mo, by just mere calling, that simple call can send you to jail. Ano yan eh? Punishable by Republic Act 3019, Anti-Graft Law. District Engineer Ireneo Galato, Benguet, 1st District Engineering Office. District Engineer Romelda A. Bagasan, Benguet Engineering Office. Congressman Geraldine Roman, 1st District, Bataan, allegedly asking for 10% kickback for all DPWH projects in your district. Ito, Congressman and DPWH officials to be determined. Back receive an email asking whether it is normal for a congressman to get 20% SOP from every basketball pin, mga anti-graft yan eh. Dito, DPWH, ghost projects involving construction of bridges in Camarines Norte. Now, itong mga engineer na I mentioned, just for good measure, just the same, I do not condemn you. I give you the presumption of innocence, just like the congressman. It so happens that your name was cropped up during an investigation. Lahat ng... No, I would like to ask Secretary Villar to give me the list of all district engineers and the districts they are assigned all over the country. I will reorganize the assignments. Ikutin ko kayong lahat. Kayo yung meron talagang kahit ito si Ricardo, I'll assign you to Basilan. Kasi pinaputok ng IIED yung mga sundalo ko doon, nasisira yung daan. Itong pangalan, it is a validation. And that, ma-validate ko itong si Ricardo. May beach house ito, mansion, malaki. Kilala mo yan, Bot? Igsuon man yan iguan. Susobrado. No, ito, marami itong bilyonarya na to. Totoo lang. Kaya ako ang i-reshuffle ko silang lahat. Baliktarin ko, tapos baliktarin ko ulit. Para yan, mayroon mga picture dito. Pero puro man magandang lalaki, pati babae. Puro doktor to. Hindi ito listahan lang ito kung sino present. To the Filipino people, kindly listen. The general community quarantine hanggang ngayon is NCR, Isabela, Santiago City, Batangas, Iloilo, Tacloban City, Lanao del Sur, Iligan City, Davao City, Davao del Norte. Modified general community quarantine for the rest of the country. Sa Davao. January 1 up to 21. 31 rather. Nandito. Subject to LGU appeals. Wala na kung talagang if the medical statistics would show that there is really a spike, it's better to, better part of prudence is to just leave it as they are. Dito sa COVID strain, it's not the same. The rule is, kung maaari hindi ka lumabas ng bahay, huwag ka nang lumabas. Kung marami kang utang, huwag kang lumabas talaga, mas lalo na. Kung may inano ka na anak na babae na niloko mo, huwag ka rin lumabas talaga, irita ka ng tatay. So, it's stay home if it's really possible. Kung kaya mo lang. It's for your own good. And then the washing of the hands. Ngayon, itong mga drug lords, pati mga kidnapper, drug pusher, dalhin ninyo sa wala masyadong tao, iskandalo. Buhusan ninyo ng gasolina at sindihan ninyo. Yan ang dapat sa mga tao na yan. You said, I repeatedly, itong human rights, I said, do not destroy my country. And if you destroy the youth of my land, you are destroying my country. So that I will kill you. Totoo yan. Maya ko na sagutin yung ICC na yan. Puro kabalastugan mo rin yung inyo. In the first place, why are you interfering in the affairs of my country and other countries? And who gave you the authority? By what divine law gave you the authority to prosecute me in a foreign land? Tapos ang nakaupo, puro kayo mga puti na ulol. You must be crazy. We have the court here functioning. And if the court says that I should go to jail, I will go to jail. Walang problema yan. I did what I embarked to do. It was an election promise. Pag yan ang surety na nabutan ko, so be it. Yun na yun. Salamat po.